Holy hell, friends, the revolution will be live streamed. Breaking news on this channel. Hey, how's that feel, CNN? Hey, Brian Stelter! What's it like to be outdone by a dipshit in his toy room? He's broadcasting in front of a Star Wars Monopoly game, and we're going to outdo you. We got a better reach than CNN. Eat our balls. We're the news now. You look at us. And what we're going to be covering, I'll drop the link for this in the description box below. You can watch this right now. The state capitol in Oregon is under siege. A bunch of pissed off based Americans are storming that building right now. That place is passing laws in the cover of night. They are not letting people know what is going on. You're just going to sleep one night in Oregon. You're waking up the next day and you're finding out, hey, that Constitution! Hey, the Constitution don't exist anymore. Constitution doesn't matter in Oregon. Well, why is that? Well, like the Constitution it's written in cursive, and like cursive's like super duper racist to like blacks as people or something like this. Oh, really? So you're just gonna get rid of the Constitution? No, these people ain't having it. And they storming the building right now with a bunch of America flags, a bunch of Trump flags. It picking up steam, by the way. I was just watching like 10 minutes of this, and cars are driving by. They're like, what's going on here? And everyone's like, we stormed the building. And the guy's like, pulls the car over, jumps out, joins in. It's picking up steam. And so the mainstream media press is left with a very dangerous situation here. Do you cover this? Do you broadcast this and show people that we're done with this nonsense? These are unconstitutional laws. None of these laws that are being pushed in any of these places that tell people healthy people need to stay in their house, healthy people aren't allowed to go to work, healthy people can't run a business anymore, and by the way, you're all under fucking house arrest. That doesn't exist in the Constitution. You can't pause the Constitution because of a fucking cough. Right? The forefathers of this place understood quite clearly how pandemics work. They fought a revolution under a pandemic. They're well versed in pandemic. If they cared about pandemics, they would have put it into the Constitution. They didn't. In fact, the Constitution is our protection against evil tyrants using pandemics to shut us the fuck down. So do you show this? Do you show this and risk this rising up in all these other places? I want to go to Sacramento at this point. I want to fucking I'm geeked up. Let's go. That's our building. That state capitol, that's our building. We go in it. We own that place. So, no, I don't think they're going to show it. But if they do show it, you know what they're going to say. Racism. And look at these white supremacists. Oh, the fucking Trump supporters. Who white supremacists? Terrorists, everybody. We told you the biggest threat to America right now, these white supremacist domestic terrorists storming the building. Hold on. This is fucking Oregon. This is Oregon. You had no problem for 100+ days telling everybody how great it was that Antifa and BLM were trying to burn down federal buildings. I mean, for fuck's sake, I saw one point where these dumb assholes who've never worked a day in their life, by the way, they took cement. They put cement on a door jamb. You fucking idiot. I go like the quick dry cement. It's like going to totally dry, like super duper fast, and we can burn these people down alive inside. They tried to do that. And you guys said it was study to brave. They were throwing mortars at the building, throwing fire fucking crackers into the building, M80s, M1000s. They tried to set the fucking building on fire. They throw Molotov cocktails at the building. You guys said that was stunning and brave, and it was a civil rights movement. Okay, well, here you got 100+ geeked up Americans just storming the building. They did spray a little pepper mace in that place against those cops, but they didn't attack the cops with knives. They didn't set the cops on fire. They didn't bludgeon the cops with anything. They sprayed bear mace into the air. What you're watching right now is not even a tenth of what Antifa and BLM would do on a single weeknight in Oregon. Those people were called stunning and brave. Our people are going to be called terrorists. And good luck with that, by the way. You're not going to be able to show the crowd if you're going to be calling white supremacist terrorists, by the way, because our group of people right now storming that building, way more diverse than any of you BLM Antifa tards in Oregon. Go look at any BLM Antifa video from Oregon. A bunch of white bitches with Kool-Aid hair. A bunch of limp-wristed pussies with noodle arms and white chicks. Go look at this group of American patriots storming their own building over here. You got black dudes, brown dudes. It's way more diverse, but they will be called Nazis. Make no bones about it, because it doesn't have anything to do with race, color, sexual orientation, or gender. It has everything to do with this group supports American prosperity. This group supports America freedom, and all of that is antithetical to what the left is doing, which is pushing communism. It's communism versus freedom. So when commies try to burn a fucking building down with people inside of it, that's fine. CNN's going to protect that. MSNBC is going to protect that. BBC is going to protect that. But when you got a bunch of fucking geeked up Americans who just just want to know what laws are being passed, who just want to flex that they're the people who actually run this place, they will be called terrorists. They will be called monsters and white supremacists. Everybody sees the game over here. But what we're watching right now is a small taste of what is bubbling and boiling over right now with the temperature of this country. 100+ pissed off million Americans in this place are going to be doing this in all states if we don't get some fucking remedy from these people who keep telling us that they're in charge. You're not in charge, assholes. Just because you wake up and somehow during this coof get your fucking hair did and get your fucking Botox and you put on your $15,000 suit and you take that American pin that I know you hate, by the way. It's like a fucking vampire handle it across. It hurts too much, but I gotta put it on here so these stupid fucking Americans think I'm an American. That ain't changing shit. We understand that you're a Vichy Chicom owned cunt, and we see you for what you are. Every single one of these representatives and these leaders, whether they're Democrats or Republicans at this point, we see you for what you are. You're pieces of shit. And people are pissed off, and people are going to demand that they have representation and say in what's going on, and they want to storm all of these buildings. The revolution will be streamed, my friends. Holy hell, we're already here. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Support the channel. If you want to be kept up to date on this revolution, hit that subscribe button and make way, because the salt must flow.